Hello guys, Garcia here. Welcome back to Clock Tower 3. So, we just exercised slash judged our first spirit. So now let's continue exploring the house here. We just got the key to Alyssa's grandfather's room. So probably we'll need to exercise at least one more ghost before we proceed here. I'm just re-exploring the house here. Because we were away from for most of it so far. Actually, instead of entering here first, I'm actually going to check the other side here. So we just met, I think the name of the dude is Dennis. The highly annoying, like, former colleague, so to speak. Or buddy. From Alyssa here. And he's very, very annoying. But he also gave us the key, so there you go. Okay, so let's keep exploring here. So there's one door, the second floor, that requires our holy water here. Oh, there you go. Here is the room. So before I enter here, I'm going to explore the rest of the house. The rest that we can explore right now, right? I already returned to Alyssa's room in the last episode. And the guy is not there anymore. So I guess he just came to deliver the key and then he vanished for now. Maybe he was captured, I don't know. I don't know if he's like necessarily the love interest here. Not that it like really matters, this is a horror game, but more motivations for the characters is always a good thing, I think. So, because we are going to go like back and forth in basically like time and space, the idea is to pay attention to everything in the house, like this fireplace, what was the other place? There was another place we needed to pay attention. Oh, the clock. There's a clock too that we are going to need to find a way to use it. Not use it, to like basically fix the pointers of the clock. But for that we are going to need more than what we have right now. So this one is going to take us back to the basically like the lobby area here, right? Yeah. So we need to find exactly where all the spots we can explore right now. We cannot open this door right now. This is one of the doors I can enter right now. But probably this one is going to take us to into another like time and space trip. So I want to explore the rest here first. Nancy's room, I think the clock is here. The one that we need to pay attention to. Perspective, as always, is atrocious. Yeah. There it is. So we need to remember this. Okay. Damn it. Every time the perspective changes. You instinctively, when the camera shifts, you instinctively start pressing in the direction that your character is facing. Not is facing, in the direction that you want to go in the screen. But actually, if you keep pressing in the same direction, even when the camera shifts, you will still keep going in the same direction. So it's a very kind of annoying way to move around, you know? Like right here, this is the perfect example. So, if I come from this side, so before I open the door, I'm pressing this in this direction. So basically I'm pressing up on my analogical controller here. So I'm still pressing up, still pressing up, still pressing up. But here you are like, you think, oh, I probably should like press left or down to come down from this corridor here, which is what I need to do right now. But in the moment that the perspective changes, if you keep pressing in like a certain direction, she will still keep going into that particular direction. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and that is absolutely atrocious to run away from ghosts while dealing with the perspective changes. It's very annoying. Oh, and there you go, a circle does that. Okay, so we have that one door there that we need to open later. We have the clock, we have the fireplace. Alright, we can open this later too, I guess. Maybe it's just locked because yes, but there might be an item here. So up here, I think that's basically it. There's a door on this side, but as far as I remember, I cannot open here. Yeah. So at least for now, I'm not using the map because the map of this game really is terrible, to be honest. It's like you can barely like understand exactly where you are or anything like that. It's just more of a way of like knowing how many rooms you have to explore instead of like exactly where you are or something like that. Oh, that's actually very interesting. Before I started to record here, I actually checked my inventory here. In the bottom right, there's those like four, basically like a clover, yeah, 4-leaf clover, right? I was trying to remember the name. So there's like a 4-leaf clover, and the first item we got, the first key item here, that we got by exercising or judging the spirits, the clover of love here. We got it, and it's showing there. So obviously, it's reasonable to expect that we need to exercise at least more 3, or 3 more. I'm saying exercise, but the game uses judge, so I'm not exactly sure what we are doing. But we'll find out more later. So let's open grandfather's room here. Okay, hopefully no jump scares. All these old books, what was he studying? It's always the grandfather, right? It's always the grandfather that starts something that ends up cursing the entire family. Okay. I'm just clicking on everything here. Alright. Obviously we can interact with that. Let's just keep clicking here. It looks like a mask used to hang here. Oh, so someone got the mask. Oh, that's not good. These masks look all terrifying. She also thinks so. Okay. Before I click on that, let me see the other side here. Old books, more masks. Yeah, nothing interesting. The drawer is locked. Okay, so I can interact with it. Good to know. What about the chair? Oh, an order form from the camera shop. So somebody bought lots of film. Okay. So some voyeur stuff going on here. So there is a scribbled note. So the keys to the mystery of times lie behind you. What could that mean? There are some old books to one side. Okay. Oh, the Book of Entities. That's interesting. So entities, so they are not spirits, they are entities, apparently, have existed in the human realm since Roman days. These beings have been known to possess innocent humans, imbuing them with utter ruthlessness and cruelty, and often driving the possessed to vicious acts of murder. Oh, so that's very interesting. Because if you guys remember, I was just talking about that, about the basically about the first spirit, which we know now is called an entity, that we dealt with in the first 2 episodes. That he was so feral and so like fueled by rage that really felt like he was actually possessed by something, and not that he really did what he wanted to do because he wanted to kill someone. I think he worked at like a repair shop, a car shop or something like that. And he killed like everybody there in like a fit of rage. That's just not like regular like killer behavior, really. Especially one guy that becomes like a serial killer. They are way more like methodical about that, you know, way more pragmatic. So something felt off since the beginning, and obviously the guy running after you, calling you Alyssa and all that stuff, obviously is a red flag. So yeah, it turns out the guy was really possessed. So in such cases, executing the murderer does not break the circle of evil. The possessed is resurrected to continue its bloody thirsty mission. Oh, so this is basically one of the reincarnations, one of the versions of that killer that we fought. So that's very interesting. That means that the evil continues until someone like judges them or like frees them, so to speak. Those who are thus controlled by entities are known as subordinates. Oh, I see. So the entity is controlling them, and the guys we're actually fighting are called the subordinates. Basically the surrogates, right? The replacers. So when a subordinate kills a human, they take nourishment from the victim's soul and their power grows. Subordinates may acquire an infinite amount of power in this manner. It follows then that subordinates are sustained by human misery and suffering. Oh, very interesting. So nourishment from the victim's soul, so they actually feed on it. That's very interesting. It's way darker than I thought. Only certain humans are equipped to fight entities, yes, and their subordinates. The Ruders. Ruders, who are always young women in their teens. Oh, so there you go. It's Alyssa in this case. Have been battling against these shadowy enemies for hundreds of years. Their war is likely to continue for many centuries to come. So there you go. She was truly destined. So we are like a Ruder or something like that.
Entities, Ruders.
Yeah, Ruders. There you go.
Teenage girls who stand against the forces of darkness.
Did you find anything in there, Alyssa? What's that?
Oh, she just straight up showing to him.
Entity? What's an entity? And the Ruders?
So it wasn't a dream. I'm going to look for my mother.
You want to look for your mother? But she was in a car, remember? She could be anywhere by now.
She's nearby. I can tell.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. Just go home.
Let me help you. Just the two of us. It'll be like the old days.
That was a long time ago.
Well, I might as well help you. There's nothing to do at home. I'm alone in the house until my sister comes back anyway.
You mean Linda? Isn't she travelling?
Yeah. She's working as a nurse at a refugee camp in Africa. In her last letter, she said she won't be back for at least another 6 months, so I'm free to babysit, walk dogs, look for missing mothers.
Okay. You can check upstairs while I look downstairs.
Yes, boss. Hey, one more thing. Isn't it your birthday tomorrow?
Huh? My birthday?
See, even after all this time, I still remember. What's the matter?
Oh, nothing.
That's really bad.
Now check upstairs, will you?
You can count
That's
on me.
really, really bad. I love that the game doesn't explain to you, but if you got the gist. So she can only exorcise those demons when she is in her teens. So in Japan, I'm assuming, because this game is from Capcom, I'm assuming this game is like was created in Japan, right? In Japan, basically the age of consent, or basically the age in which people are considered adults, is 16. So if her birthday is tomorrow, that means that she only has 1 day to find her mother, and she is only going to be able to deal with the entities in this single day. So we just don't have time. So the fact that her birthday is, I forgot if he said like today or tomorrow, doesn't matter. Basically means that we need to basically run wild here. We don't have time. So not only now she knows that everything that she has been seeing is real, but now she also knows that she is on the clock. So we really need to step up here. Okay, so we know about the entities, about the Ruders. She is one of the Ruders, clearly. So let's open that unique door. It's to this side. Alright, so now that explains way more. Doesn't explain her grandfather. Obviously he knows, right? Maybe he was trying to save his daughter. Which is... Damn it! Come on. Okay. Oh, that's terrible. That body in here of all places. One of the lodgers. Come on, let me go. Damn, that actually doesn't help me. Alright, so not sure what we need to do now. Maybe we need to do the clock thing like right now. Yeah, but I don't know where the whiting keys are. Maybe they're in the bathroom and just like run away. I ran away like maybe too quickly. I should have explored more. I'm trying not to waste the lavender waters if I can avoid. Oh, perspective, damn it. Here's terrible. Let's see if there's an item like down here, for example. Out of view, you know. Doesn't seem so. In the toilet? No. Here? No. In his hand? No. I don't think this is her mother. There's no like... Not enough like time has elapsed, so I don't think. Could be the grandfather, but maybe he's the villain of the game, who knows? Come on. Alright. So there's something that I need to do here to proceed. And now that the spirit is loose, that's going to be even more annoying. Alright. Let's check her room here. Maybe Dennis found something. Come on. Okay. Playing these types of games without a guide is always a gamble. There's always a chance that you get stuck because you haven't found something that you needed to. Probably not. Yep. There you go. This house looks huge. Even has like the lodgers and stuff, but like a semi-hotel. But the problem is you can't like really walk around that much. It looks huge, but it really isn't. Oh, sure. Maybe I need to exorcise that ghost. Oh, just occurred to me that I probably need to use my holy water on the ghost. Makes sense. Oh, the drawer is still locked. Yep. Same. Oh, the key to the mystery of time lie behind you. It would be too obvious if it was like literally behind her. But behind you also could be like in the past, right? Behind you meaning before you. Or before your time. Alright, so this entire area is really sectioned off here. So let's just use the holy water on the spirit. Hopefully that's it. I think it's triangle. Was not enough. Come on. Not enough. So I need more. Let me check my items just in case here. Alright, I have the lavender water and the invisibility band, but I don't know what those would do here. Oh, different types of files, I see. So yeah, I don't think that helps a whole lot. And Dennis is gone again. The dude just... Come on. So I'll try again the holy water here. Oh, come on. Forgot. Always happens. I'm pretty sure there's like a part of the house that I'm not actually checking. But this is so annoying. The map is so bad. So Alyssa's room is on the right. The room with the fireplace is right there. Okay. Alright, Nancy's room. The bathroom. So clearly there's a way to open that side there of Nancy's room. Let's actually check it. First of all, let me just check the the perspective. This thing's so funny. It's such an oversight. Because it's like the classic old like Resident Evil style movements. But because of the shifts in perspective, if you are used to those games, it's really weird. Because those games have actually like static images, you know? Yeah, so clearly there's no point in doing this. So I'm not going to waste my time here anymore. So she's basically only going to inhabit that section of the thing, basically. Oh, sorry, that's not the button I was trying to press. Okay, so let me check here. The bed northeast from the bed. Yeah, so clearly it opens up here. But I need the keys. Mom's bed, sure. The mirrors. Okay. You need special winding keys, sure. Yeah, so this is definitely what I need to do now, I guess. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually make a cut here, probably. Oh, computer on the desk. I wish I had one too. There you go. So that gives us basically a hint of like the decade we're living in here. Probably the beginning of the 2000s. Probably exactly the time of the release of the game, right? Same time. So probably I'm going to have to make a cut here. Just to like to not waste time of the video just randomly looking for the keys. Just going to look for them. And when I find them, I will return. So until later, guys. Hey guys, I'm back. So I found it. So it was in a very obvious place here. So I walked around the house here. This took like 10 minutes, by the way, so it wasn't that long. So first I tried to exorcise the ghost more. Then I'll try to, not exorcise the ghost more, but I tried to like throw holy water on it more. And it didn't work. I also tried to throw holy water in basically the cadaver we found in the, not the cadaver, the bones we found in the bathroom, but also didn't work. So I came back here and I read this thing again here. The keys to the mystery of time lie behind you, so behind something, right? So I just explored the room and I found the keys, and they are behind the portrait here. There's something hidden behind the picture frame. So I thought it was going to take a lot of time, because I thought I had already explored everything. But it turns out the first time we were in this room here, I didn't explore like thoroughly enough, or like I didn't click in the exact spot I needed to click. So I got the keys, so let's keep going. Didn't take that long, so that's okay. So where was it? Here. Come on, Alyssa. I only vaguely remember the other entities after the first one. So I'm actually very curious to see what the next ones, or what the subordinates will be, right? The entities I can't really see. Yes. Okay, so first I actually need to check the time, I forgot. So the timing here is the two like pointers are of the same size. So I actually have no idea. Usually you have like a, yeah, here the pointers are different, as you can see. So maybe it's 3 o'clock. So let's see which one is which here. I'm going to move the left one. Oh, I understand. So there's like a certain amount that I have to hit in order to make it work. Yeah, this is like the Resident Evil 4 puzzle. The one in the church. There you go. So 3 o'clock. Probably in the morning, right? This is a horror game. Oh, there you go. Pretty cool. Very mysterious. Oh, red room. Never good. Strange medicine bottles. Okay. All kinds of books about witchcraft. So maybe she is a witch. Rulers. Doesn't sound that witchy to me. But I don't even know what a ruler is. So, whatever. Oh, that's clearly a very interesting engraving here. Okay. So the only thing in this room is probably the book. So portal squares. So drawing the portal square as instructed is only the beginning. Remember, the portal square must be thoroughly purified with holy water until it has been sufficiently charged with energy for full effect. So we probably need to throw holy water at the drawings here. So only when the square is infused with light may the practitioner expect any groundbreaking results. Okay. So we need to complete the ritual here, basically. Oh, wait. Papers with geometric patterns scattered the desk. So someone was trying to design the portal here. 1, 2, 3. Maybe this is good enough. Oh, there you go. Portal, huh? I have no recollection of that whatsoever. Oh. So where are we here? Containers, huh? It's been left outside and it's corroded. Oh, this is the acid guy. Oh, this guy's actually scary, man. I remember this. Oh, yeah, it is. So can I go back? Let me check. Yes, but I need the complete. Not complete, I need like 2 or 3 doses of holy water. The drum is covered in rust. Strange liquid like melted tar is inside. Item. Lavender. Okay. This guy is very scary. I say guy, but I don't even know if the subordinates obviously are like human beings that have been like controlled by the entities. So obviously they have like sexes and things of that nature. But the actual entities, I don't know. Probably doesn't even matter. There is a crumpled up newspaper article in the corner. So family tragedy, mother and son in acid bath shocker. So the 23rd of November 1963, Crawley, West Sussex. So 2 decomposed corpses were found in a house in Russell Street on Tuesday. The victims were Dorothy Rand, 65, and her toy maker son, Albert Rand, 34. They were found in a drum filled with acid in the garage adjoining their house. So Dorothy and Albert, need to remember the names. So the suspect is believed to have escaped with a sum of money after the grisly crime. Albert Rand lived together with his mother, a widow who was certified blind and required assistance in everyday tasks. So Mrs. Rand's eyes have been gouged out prior to his murder. Jesus. And police profilers are on the trail of the man who committed such a monstrous crime. Police are seeking the whereabouts of a young man who had been staying with the Rands a few days before the murder, claiming to be a distant relative of Mrs. Rand. He arrived suddenly in the area and has since disappeared. So the subordinates. So yeah, acid bath. That's like jigsaw level type of trickery. Okay, so I really don't want to go through all this rubbish. Sure. Let's save first, because it's been a while. And yeah, it's as bad as I remember. So Ghost Town. Let's refill. So we can go back if we need to. Like, I don't know why we would, but... Okay. Yeah, so there's only one side to explore anyway. Let's go, Lisa. Okay, alright, there's already something here. Teddy bear. The reason why I walked into that ghost, I was trying to see if the teddy bear needs to be used here. No. Present for somebody. Oh, actually I need to use at the corpse. Yeah, I forgot about that. When we found the ring, we used the ring in the corpse. Oh, leave me alone. Oh. There's a heart-shaped pendant in his hand. Or his or her hand. Okay, so this is not it. So let's just move. So the ghost is just like standing here. Weirdly enough, this ghost is actually hard to dodge because of the position he's in, because of the changing perspectives. I tried to dodge it like 3 times and every time he gets me. I'm going to wait a little bit. So, alright, we have a body with a heart-shaped pendant. We have the teddy bear. Apparently the teddy bear is not supposed to be used here. And remember, we also are teleported to a time and space in which the killer is still active. So, just like we saw the killing of May, the girl that was murdered by the hammer guy. So this might be like a really fresh cadaver here. Oh, there's another one there. I see. Alright, there's a door here. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to enter here. No. Locked from the other side, okay. The graphics of these areas are actually really good for PS2 game. Like why? Why is there this area? Basically just for you to like walk into the ghost basically. Alright, there's another door here. The inside of the car is scorched and blackened. A crushed box in the boot. So, was it a present being delivered? Oh, I see. So I need to use the teddy bear here. Oh, sorry. So, yeah, this ghost will vanish. The red one won't. Sigil stone. Okay. Alright, so I can't proceed from this side. Alright, so this is the only place to go. Old umbrella. Okay. Alright, so we're locked in. I'm so glad I actually refilled the holy water. Obviously didn't know that I was going to get stuck here. And yeah, I saw all the blood. You can't miss it. The guy's gonna show up like any time now. Let's try to familiarize ourselves with the place here.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Answer me! What's that? What's that? What's going on? Mother, where have you got to? Say something. Mother.
Alright, so this clearly is one of the victims, not the guy, obviously. I want to help the guy, but he's probably getting killed, right? Because that's how the story goes. It's unfortunate, but you really can't stop it, I guess. This game is very dark. Jesus.
Where on earth have you got to? I've been waiting for you, waiting. Albert, is that you?
Man, that's some very strong poltergeist activity there. Oh, she's locked in. That's terrible. An unseen force is holding it closed. Yeah, I can see. That's bullshit. Oh, another ghost. Oh, run. Great. Nothing here. Keep running. Okay. Finally, safer place apparently. I got something. Albert's diary. So let's read. So the 13th, oh that's so rough to pronounce, of November. So Percy from the bakery gave me the name of a good optometrist in London. It's been 7 years now since Mum lost her sight, and though she tries to appear cheerful, it's difficult to watch her grow old. Perhaps the doctor can do something to help her. It will be expensive. I wonder if my savings will be enough. The 16th. Yesterday, a relative of ours, name of John Hay, oh, so that's the guy, came asking if he could stay with us. Bad idea. So he was very cordial, but I can't help thinking there's something calculated about him. I said as much to Mother, who scolded me for judging a book by its cover. I suppose she's right. Ah, man. Blood is thicker than water, as they say. It is. I have been, the 21st, I have been hearing strange noises late at night for the last 3 days or so. I hear that a team of burglars have been striking homes in the area. I must remember to lock all the doors and windows at night. Yeah, probably the sound is coming from the inside. The surface of the desk is very organized and neat. Obviously that's... everything that you can interact has like a different color. Obviously we can touch this box here. The vase holds a moonflower. It looks like it has been turned. Turn it? Not yet. Because every time we interact with anything in this game, something happens. So let's just check the box first. Toolbox. Locked and will not open. Let's turn it north, I guess. Oh. That's so weird, like why is this here? I don't want to, but I have to. Oh, I see. Maybe this is where the guy lives? Oh, the ghost is here. Damn. They had fire extinguishers back then. I wonder if I could use it for something. Alright, so there's a fire extinguisher here. I need to remember that. Oh, chill. Oh, that was pretty good. Damn it, perspective. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Half-heart pendant. Would be funny if the other half were the other side of the table. Come on, ghost. Follow me. I'm waiting for it to attack. Every time he attacks, he pauses after a while. Or for a while. Kitchen key. Okay. So do I need to climb up again or can I leave? There's a door here, right? Yeah. Thank you. It's back to the beginning. So I got the pendant. She's still locked in, I guess. I haven't opened this door yet. It's locked. Okay. Painting has been hung here. It's all crooked. Maybe, though, maybe I should straighten it. So why don't you? Yeah, apparently I can't do that yet. So we are in the clue gathering phase here still. Oh, so this is the kitchen. Okay. Also comes. See, he also shows up here. He's walking around like there's no ghost. Yeah, that's definitely the guy, right? Oh, news reporter's memo. Found very important clue to Rain's murder. We'll go back to house to investigate and gather info. Got a feeling about this. It will be a biggest scoop in Fleet Street. A newspaper clipping is sandwiched between the pages of the notepad. Serial killer Hay meets grisly end. So that's the headline. So May the 11th, 1962, West Sussex. So John Hay, the serial killer on the run since early last year, has been found dead at a metal plating works. Hay is held responsible for the cold-blooded murder of several pensioners whom he robbed before placing the bodies in a container of sulfuric acid, thus disposing of the evidence. The acid used in the crimes was stolen, even that, man, leading the police to place factories in the area with stocks of sulfuric acid under surveillance. So the suspect appeared at a plating factory in Horsham, and a struggle ensued. So Hay lost his balance and fell from a platform into a vat of acid, ironically meeting the same end as his victims. Interesting. I like that. I'm not like always a fan of like poetic just type stories, but in this case I find it interesting because of the acid part. So the washing up is piled in the sink. I love these little moments that you like touch an object. No! I actually did not want to leave. I literally was just clicking on the wall to see if there was an item. I didn't even realize it was a door. Looks like it has been burned by something, so this is probably the reporter, so let's just... I'm trying to get the... Film has been ripped out of the camera. If I had some film, maybe I could purge the spirits. Yeah, so I need film too. So I need a bunch of things. Dining table. Nothing here, rubbish. Okay. So let's go up again. The ghosts are actually fine. They're not like even scary or anything like that. But the killers, my god. Alright, so the toolbox, we can't use the toolbox. We can't use the fire extinguisher. We need the film. We did a lot of things, my god. So I don't even know where to start. The one thing that I know is that we need to leave. And now we can because we opened the door here. Come on, Alyssa. Clean your legs later, please. Here. This is probably still locked, right? Yeah, so I need to use the other one. Okay. They kind of use the Resident Evil system, really, so it feels like Resident Evil game. But, for example, the door opening is way faster, so it's way more useful. Oh, the heart pendant, yeah. I need to use the item here. The half pendant. Here. There you go. It worked. See ya. Oh, I got another invisibility band. Pretty soon I'll have to start using this. Once I have been a very important possession, I'll need to start using the invisibility bands and stuff. Because obviously, pretty soon the killers will start to get way more dangerous. Oh, there's something written in the wall here. Hell. Yeah, I can't read this. It's not good, but I don't think it's like blood. So that's at least less bad. Rest in peace. Okay. So we need to go back to the container area here. We're going to probably run straight into the guy. At least we exercise the inside the manhole. Oh, okay. So maybe if you can interact with it, maybe you can use it to like hide or something. That's an interesting hiding spot, I would say. Alright, so it's gonna show up like right now. Oh, mom. Behind you, behind you.
Mum?
Even their haircut's the same. Oh, she dropped the item. There you go. That's a nice lady right there. So she is helping her daughter in her own way. Oh, the desk key. Yeah. So this is interesting. I think we actually need to go back to the house first to complete this one. So let's go back and open the desk to see what we can get. Because I was thinking, man, we need a lot of items to complete this. And we just don't have enough place to explore to find said items. But if we can go back to the dimension and we can actually get the item from there and bring it here, that actually is going to go a long way in helping us. Okay. So we are in Nancy's room here. Oh, the song changed. That's not good. This one I know, but something else might have changed here. Can the killers like the subordinates, can they like transcend and come to my world to attack me here, for example? That would be neat, but right now not good. I'm like apprehensive like opening these doors because I'm always expecting one of the guys to show up. I'm going to save here just in case. But man, I love this game so much. It's very interesting. The same time that like we're thinking about the story, we're also thinking about the items we need. We're also thinking about the story here in this house. And we need to deal with both at the same time. So we need to get items from one reality to the other reality and other stuff. That's so interesting. And like the objects falling when you touch them and the sudden changes in music, like right now, they are very good. And where the hell is Dennis? Again, the guy has vanished. This side, I think. Yes. The mask. There you go. Book of Entities 2. So in order to defeat a subordinate, the murdered soul which acts as its energy source must be healed. Yes, we did that in the first time. So to instigate the healing process, a sentimental item belonging to that person must be obtained. If and when this item has been found, the ruler power is boosted temporarily. So the ruler portal square appears, and within is found a sacred weaponry, a weapon necessary to vanquish the subordinates. We already knew that, so really that doesn't help a whole lot. The mask? Strange mask, okay. So we probably need to use the mask here, right? It's going to move, let's see. No, another secret wall. They love their secret walls, my god. Maybe her grandpa is like Indiana Jones. The only thing that's left is like a rolling boulder to fall from like the second floor on top of our heads here. So grandfather, mommy, look at these old photos. Okay. Let's click here. Oh, I got an item. Another repellent arrow. Pretty good. I'm glad we didn't use it in the first fight. Okay. Oh, film. Camera. So what is this? Film. Okay. Is that grandfather's writing? I don't know. Let's see. 1978.
The Ruda who battle the entities are scattered all over Europe. We, the Hamiltons, are also of Ruda stock. Of this lineage I am proud. The Ruda blood is passed down to females. My wife, Francesca, was a Ruda. In my naive youth, I did not believe any of it. I denied the presence of entities and Rudas alike, preferring to believe that it was all just an old wives' tale. But then I found the Book of Entities, and Nancy began to sharpen her Ruda powers. I finally opened my eyes to the truth and began my research into the subject. The Ruda powers first appear in a young woman's early teens and peak at age 15. The powers then gradually diminish, usually disappearing entirely by the age of 20. For generations, the women of the Hamilton clan have spent their teens fighting against subordinates for the Ruda cause, before marrying in their 20s in order to produce the next generation of Rudas. Nancy is already 18. Her Ruda powers are dwindling rapidly, and it is almost time for her to pass the job on to the next female. We Hamiltons think of our Ruda blood as something of which to be proud, as well as a responsibility that must be taken very seriously. I am sad to give my beloved Nancy to another man, but it must be done. I will watch her marry with a broken heart. Another Ruda has been born to the Hamilton household, my first grandchild. I chose for her the name Alyssa. She is bright and lively, perhaps even a little strong-willed, and yet appears somehow wise beyond her years. I pray she will grow strong and healthy, and will fulfill her obligation as a noble Ruda.
There you go, narration and everything.
A Ruda family. So, I am a Ruda. It's in my blood. Leave it to me, Grandpa. I have the same Ruda strain in my blood as my mother. I can save Dorothy and Albert. Then and only then will I be able to leave this nightmare and see my mum again. I'm sure that's the way, isn't it?
I don't think it's that simple at all. But I love the way they are telling the story. So we went to the different time and space thing. That's for the second time now. But basically the game like interrupts you in the middle of the process of dealing with the next entity to tell you more about the story and to give more motivation to the main character. Now she knows that it's in her blood, it's her family, it's her duty. And the grandfather and the mother basically trusted her with the future of the Ruder legacy, so to speak. So that's very, very interesting. And now we also have the... Oh, sorry. Every time I'm going to press like either try to open the menu or something, every time I use the holy water by mistake. And now we have the film. So we can use the film in the camera, in the reporter's camera, in the other world, basically. So we'll do that. But we'll do that in the next episode. So as I told you guys, I really enjoy this type of storytelling. It's not like they interrupted completely the story just to like teach you about the past and stuff. They are weaving really well how they are telling her story and giving her motivations and justifications for what she's been seeing and doing. At the same time, we are still dealing with like the more gamey part of the game. So we are still like trying to deal with the entities and the spirits and all that stuff. So that's really, really interesting. So we are not doing everything separately, it's all at the same time here. And it feels like very organic in a way. Other than like Dan is disappearing all the time, where the hell is the guy? He only shows up when the game needs it. But we'll find out later more about him, I guess. There will be probably more flashbacks and stuff. So far we don't know exactly if the grandfather's like a bad dude or something like that. Obviously it's like a mystical family, so to speak. So they would have a bunch of crazy things in their house and stuff. That said, it's not possible to know yet the motivations of anybody. We don't even know if Alyssa's mom is actually still alive, or if she was able to like project herself into that point in time in history to give her the item that we needed. In this case was the key, right? So very interesting, very engaging game. It's as good as I remember it being. It's my favorite horror game of the PS2 era, alongside like Fatal Frame and stuff, but really, really good. So we'll continue it in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.